Hi, I'm Vikas Ahlawat and I want to share something important with all of you. Okay, so I cleared prelims examination 6 times and my average score was more than 125. Reason being, I had developed a specific strategy for myself, okay, and that became my USP. And that made it easy for me to write mains every year. And whenever you write mains examination, okay, it increases the chance of success because आपको पता है कि आपने 100 में से आप 1% में आ चुके हो. And now if you work hard, the motivation that you have for that, it's going to increase 100 times. Alright, so let me briefly discuss कि वो USP क्या है. उसका एक एलिमेंट आप लोगों को पता भी होगा कि भाई यस ठीक है वी शुड डू प्रीवियस ईयर क्वेश्चंस, बट लेट मी टेल यू कि हाउ टू डू दैट प्रीवियस ईयर क्वेश्चंस. ओके, सो लेट अस सी दिस पेपर ऑफ 2022. आई एम गोइंग टू गिव यू 11 एग्जांपल्स. 11 क्वेश्चन जो हैं दे वर डिराइव डायरेक्टली फ्रॉम द पीवाईक्यू ऑफ ओनली सिविल सर्विस एग्जामिनेशन, नॉट इवन कि हम सीडीएस सीपीएफ वहां भी नहीं जाएंगे. लेट अस सी फ्रॉम हियर इटसेल्फ. लाइक यू सी द फर्स्ट क्वेश्चन, व्हिच ऑफ द फॉलोइंग has been constituted under Environment Protection Act 1986. All of us know this is one of the most important act in India's environmental legislation. Same question. Okay, see in 2020, see the second statement. CGWA was formed under the Environment Protection Act. Same question has been asked. So when you prepare with the help of previous year questions, you do two things. First of all, the percentage of getting it right, they're going to increase. They can go up to 100% directly. Second, it reduces your time. Mostly, some of us, जब नया question आता है, we take 1 minute, we even take 1.5 minutes at times to solve a question. But for such questions, you take 2 seconds. You mark it, you don't even feel happy about it, you move forward. You're saving your time. Okay, so this was the first question, one of the easiest one. Many of you would have got it right. But after the confusion creation of statement B and C, central groundwater, one board, one authority. Okay, so this is what I want all of you to learn. You have to see the previous year's questions. Some of them will come directly. Okay, let us see the second one. Gandhi Sagar Dam is a part of which of the following? Okay, it's very easy, right? All of us understand it is in Madhya Pradesh. Then this 2005 question did not came in the direct manner. A lot of side information you have to understand, then only you can understand the question of 2022. You can easily see one less known dam has been asked by UPSC, so you should have a list. Okay, this was the cue which you were getting. This is something which was expected from you. This is the thinking of the examiners. All right, so if you do this, you'll get it very easily done. This is the second case. Let us see one more. Like this was relatively easy one. Sometimes what happens, इजी क्वेश्चन पहले पूछा होता है, बाद में डिफिकल्ट पूछते हैं. इसमें यू सी द रिवर्स, है ना. यहाँ पर डिफिकल्ट क्वेश्चन पूछा हो, AIIB कितना मेंबरशिप है, इंडिया लार्जेस्ट शेयर होल्डर, ऑल ऑफ अस नो कि भाई चाइना सबसे बड़ा है, देन इवेंचुअली कम्स द इंडिया. इट डज नॉट हैव एनी मेंबर्स फ्रॉम आउटसाइड एशिया, ऑल ऑफ अस नो देयर आर. ऑलराइट, बट दिस टाइम दे हैव जस्ट पिक्ड अप द क्यू फ्रॉम international bodies in which India's interest is there, like AIIB, MTCR or SCO. India is a part of all of them. So you have to remodel the content. All right, this is another example. Let us see Bank Board Bureau. Yes, all of us understand the chairman of that is selected by Triple B. Same, but this time around, an easy question was asked in 2019. This was remodeled in 2022. All right, this is an important sector of Indian economy. The whole Indian economy depends upon finance, and banking is the most important part of that. We are facing the problem of NPA stress set from last many years, and that's why it's going to come again and again. But वही है, just like our religious philosophy, it's going to take next avatar. Okay, तो उस अवतार को समझना बहुत जरूरी है, कैसे आ रहा है वो अवतार. Let us see more examples for this. Okay, like this, they have asked about India's uranium as well as thorium deposits. Like you just see this question, there are 3-4 keywords. First, India, deposits of thorium, Kerala's monazite sand, and finally uranium. This is the jigsaw puzzle which you have to solve. UPSC just picked one part of it, Kerala's monazite sand, और फिर उसके ऊपर 4 स्टेटमेंट आपको प्रोवाइड कर दिया. So if you're just doing PYQ in a rough sense, okay, mindless आप उसको yes no answer 1 2 3 उससे काम नहीं चलने वाला है. You have to remodel your content on the basis of the keywords of PYQ also. Okay, and when you do that, you start going ahead in the competition. This is what I was doing. Okay, this was my USP for so many years. All right, and this helped me to write mains every year, and that is the luxury which very few students have. And I want all of you to become like that, where you can easily understand the basics of this exam and then eventually go towards the conversion rate. Then finally, artificial lake, yes, Kodaikanal, we know. Some more examples are given, like one of them is Renuka from Himachal Pradesh. See, the same statement. Okay, I'm not saying अगर इसको सिर्फ plainly read करोगे तो ये solve हो जाएगा. No, this is not going to happen. This is not how things work. Okay, ये खिचड़ी नहीं कि बस ठीक है प्लेट में डाला और खा के निकल लोगे. This is not going to happen. You have to work a little bit. Okay, यहाँ पे आप देखोगे होकरा wetland, well known, Rudrasagar lake, well known, and Sastam Kota is also well known. But the most less known was Renuka, and this is directly from your PYQ of 2018. ये चीजें हैं. This is what makes you a bit faster than others, है ना? A bit more efficient than others. These are the quality which you have to develop through developing your USP. Then here you can see a question in which they have just asked, they've given fish on one side and the second the naturally found areas. Here you can see the first, that is Maheshir, and this is where they have asked which of the following is not a bird. Directly, अगर ये थोड़ा सा भी याद रहता है, इसका भी first option, वहाँ का भी first option. Answer is done. कितने animals याद कर लोगे? Right? कितने habitat याद कर लोगे? It's next to impossible. But once UPSC has given you the cue, in the coming years you have to make sure कि आप उसको catch कर लो. If you're not catching it, that's a problematic thing. Reason being, sources keep on changing. Okay, every year you'll find that there is no trend, but the trend can be traced. Okay, and this is the element of source tracing. Similarly, what is the composition of acid rain? Yes, all of us know nitrous oxide and sulfur dioxide. Here also, which excess of which of the environment is cause of acid rain? 2 and 4. Same, nothing has been changed. यहाँ पे statement form में, यहाँ पे points format में. Right. Let us take one more example. Like here you see on T-board, है ना? T-board का आप कहाँ पे headquarter है. These bodies are very less known. Frankly speaking, even I do not know कहाँ पे कौन सा है. But as a student of this examination, I'll put a lot of emphasis on this, and I'll understand each and every body. I'll know कि भाई कहाँ पे किसका headquarter है, so that I can easily convert this question, because I know this is where I will get advantage. Reason being, it is not about just about marks. It's about getting the century, है ना? बिना century के तो कुछ होने नहीं वाला है. UPSC is going to give you 80 marks. बिना मेहनत के भी उतना लेके आ जाओगे. But the main question is कि 100 क्रॉस होगा या नहीं होगा. And once you cross the 100, कहाँ तक? Reason being, if you're getting 120 marks, you can just take 1 week's rest and then start working on mains. Okay, you don't have to think left, right, this or that. People invest a lot when they're writing mains. कितना test series join करना पड़ता है. That decision becomes very easy. So you have to develop your USP. Okay, like similarly you can see bisphenol A, 2 times they have asked question. One time the usage of it, next time what kind of plastic it is. So if you read about this, this is also you can easily understand. This is what we known as 360-degree preparation. Given you get a topic, eventually आपको तो हर तरीके से जानना पहचानना पड़ेगा. Okay, similarly we see this question where they ask on the one side what you see the different pairs. Alma Ata declaration, healthcare, similarly under 2 coalition, child rights. I gave the exam in 2022, है ना? 2020. And then at that point of time you realize eventually कि under 2 coalition it cannot be with respect to child rights. It's with respect to the climate convention. Okay, because there is a target that if by the end of the 21st century the temperature is going to rise more than 2 degrees, it's going to create a massacre for the whole of humanity. Okay. See the fifth statement, IEA is the secretary to under 2 coalition. And to add more spice to it, UPSC has given fifth option in A, C as well as D. So you can easily understand कि यार अगर अच्छे से analyze कर करके जा रहे हो questions को, this is going to lead to more marks. And this is the first element of USP, where how to use or how to solve previous year question, it should be well known to all of you. Okay, it's not the plain reading. It's not कि book में जो भी है बस solve करके side रख दिया book को. Not going to help. Change it. Okay, this is one thing which I want all of you to learn. That's why my prelims preparation has so many elements which अब मैं समझ रहा हूँ as a teacher कि हाँ ये elements थे मेरी preparation में, because some things were working for me unconsciously, and I know आपके भी कुछ दोस्त होंगे जिनके लिए ऐसा कुछ चल रहा है. eventually पढ़ते कम है, result ज़्यादा आ रहा है. आप पढ़ ज़्यादा रहे हैं, result कम आ रहा है. So I'm trying to create a framework which can work for most of you. So the first thing, embracing the right approach. I know कि भाई आप में से सारे लोग जो भी serious candidates हैं, you're studying on time, you're consistent, you're following the right sources, all that, this and that. This I'm understanding, or I'm assuming you're doing it right already. But the first thing on which your success is going to depend is source tracing. थोड़ी सी ज़्यादा अंग्रेजी है, but let us try to understand the meaning of source tracing. I was able to see कि भाई इसके 4 कंपोनेंट होने चाहिए. First, what is the requirement of the examiner? वो आपसे पूछना क्या चाह रहा है? बार बार बैंक बोर्ड ब्यूरो पे क्वेश्चन क्यों आ रहा है? बार बार बिस्फेनॉल पे क्वेश्चन क्यों आ रहा है? They want to see कि आप inquisitive हो या नहीं हो. Things which matter to either India or humanity. You have to understand that part. Okay, why हर बार लेक पे क्वेश्चन क्यों आ रहा है? Because of climate change, they are drying up. है ना, इंडिया का भी पूछ रहे हैं, इंटरनेशनल भी पूछ रहे हैं. That you need to understand. Okay. Second, analysis of CSE PYQs. I have given you a demonstration of the same, but we are going to come up with more sessions जिसमें आपको मैं समझाऊंगा कि how the other exams conducted by UPSC, they are important not only in prelims, of which we are going to do one of the video, but also in mains. And finally, tracing the dynamic sources. Look, this exam is not about picking up the same marvelous books which you think कि हर बार से आपको success create कर देंगे. Those legendary books have now become useless in many of the subjects. So you have to make sure you're not reading garbage, okay? Otherwise, you're wasting your time, and that is not leading to conversion. That is not leading to success. So there are some sources, you read less, outcome is more. You have to identify them, okay? But as a student, I always know कि भाई limitations होती हैं time की. That's why we also want to help you for that. So let us see, there are some various other things which you need to learn. उसके ऊपर हम वीडियोस बनाएंगे टाइम टू टाइम कि भाई यूएसपी का मीनिंग क्या है, राइट? यूएसपी क्रिएट कैसे करना, सो कंटेंट रीमॉडलिंग, सिमिलरली परफॉर्मेंस कैसे इवेल्युएट करते हैं अपना, कैसे सिमुलेट करते हैं द परफॉर्मेंस इवेंचुअली, स्किल को कैसे एनहांस करना है, पेपर को कैसे हैंडल करना है. यू हैव डन एवरीथिंग राइट, बट नाउ यू आर थिंकिंग यार ये नहीं हो रहा, वो नहीं हो रहा, पेपर में 3 क्वेश्चन नहीं आया, यू आर अंडर द पैनिक अटैक. All those things, all those elements. And finally, confidence build up session. Reason being, if you do all these things, okay, for 1 month, nothing is going to happen. But if you do them for next 6.5 months, everything is possible. You create possibilities, and those possibilities can be transformed into performance and then finally success. Okay, so we'll be coming up various such sessions on USP. We have started this initiative along with CSE Topper. Okay, we want to transform and revolutionize this preparation so that all of you who are working, who are giving your, you can say 100%, can get 100% in return, and that is that selection. Okay, so we are going to come up with various such sessions, and this is going to be, you can say, the most important part of this, where you become the epicenter of everything. It's not about कि ये करना है, वो करना है. We are going to come up with various strategies as well as various sessions which are going to enrich your preparation and finally take you towards success. So all the very best from Prepcareer as well as CSE Topper. This is all about the USP in this video, okay, and I will carry forward in the coming sessions. If you have any query, you can always reach out to our numbers, okay, they are given in this slide. You can note down them. So thank you so much, and all the very best for your exam.